Hey guys, so when we talk about quirky and performance scooter, this is it, the Engg 125. It costs close to 1.1 lakh and does 0 to 45 in under 5 seconds. So when we talk about performance scooters,
Remember back in the day when Ntox used to cost around 70,000? Well, let me show you something that is actually worth its price. This is Aether 450 Plus and it costs around 1.4 lakhs. And it offers 26 Newton meter of torque and it does 0 to 40 in 3.3 seconds. And it's completely eco-friendly without burning any sort of fuel. So,
that's not factually true.
is it?
Yes.
So many people don't know the reality of green technology of EV and IC technology. So on the basis of this, today we are going to have a debate on this topic.
Okay, so the biggest problem, oil. We don't know how much of it is left, but some countries don't have it, and some people say that around 47 years later we won't have any crude oil left. What will we do after that? We need another source of energy.
Okay, so speaking about the oil reserves, new reserves are being found almost every other day. And about this figure of 50 years, once EV vehicles are mainstream, the lithium reserves will only last 70 years. So what after that?
So basically what happens is what 70 years. We are finding different ways. Lithium is jazz of God. We just have 5 years to develop it. We already found lithium and it's working perfectly. And coming years, we can also find various ways of creating batteries, and scientists are working on sodium batteries and other zinc batteries and other stuff. So basically there will be a huge development in technology in coming years.
You are telling about minerals.
Yeah.
You're talking about minerals. Now, after all, we are going to anyway dig minerals that will obviously produce even more pollution. So it doesn't compensate that.
And also, we can also find new fuel for IC engines, like example, ethanol.
Yes.
Ethanol, hydrogen.
Coming to emissions, then you have
Hydrogen is free of emissions.
Hydrogen is free of emissions, so the transport of hydrogen and the scalability of hydrogen, making one petrol pump in US costs $1 million of hydrogen. Hydrogen petrol pump costs $1 million. No company is going to go for it. And why again hydrogen? Nobody wants to burn hydrogen again. You will reduce its efficiency. You will use it as fuel cells, which is again coming under EV.
No. Now about this point. Blue Aramco. They are producing blue ammonia now. Ammonia is now being transported as ammonia and then converted into hydrogen to produce as a fuel. We can use that. That's more greener.
So we are not using that electricity. We are using proper electricity. Electricity can be transferred even through wires.
But you are going to
renewable. It is going to be pollution also.
Okay.
But producing electricity
One second.
will while producing electricity you are again giving out emissions.
1 kilowatt hour of electricity gives out 0.85 kg of CO2. And a standard EV vehicle, their battery capacity is around 30 kilowatts. So it produces what, around 26, 25 kg of CO2 per
charge.
And if all cars were to be electric, then the load on the electric grid will be so much that we won't be able to produce enough electricity.
Yes, coming to this point about CO2 emissions. Yes, there are a few CO2 emissions, but what about petrol and diesel cars? Diesel are so harmful to environment. They have NO2 and everything causes like cancer. And yes, a little of global warming is caused by EV, but transportation is important and you need something. But I think it's better than IC engine, which causes way more pollution.
And I think CO2 pollution is more in IC engines compared to what's in EV, because everyone is running on IC and EV vehicles, but everyone is running on IC engines, the diesel and petrol engines. But whereas in electric vehicles, it's only at the source. It's not everyone is using it. And day by day the population is increasing. I guess recently India has already crossed China in terms of population. So what about all these people using IC engines? There's nothing compared to EV.
Burning 1 liter of gasoline produces 2.3 kilograms of CO2. 4,867 barrels are consumed per day. It produces 18 lakhs kg worth of carbon dioxide. How do you count it?
Well, for that, if you look at lithium, then to produce batteries, you need around 207,900 tons of cobalt.
Carbon emissions. Electric vehicles do require electricity, and electricity electricity produces a lot of carbon emissions. As I said earlier, 1 kilowatt hour of electricity emits around 0.85 kg of carbon dioxide.
Which is almost one third amount of carbon dioxide emission gets produced.
Yeah, so electric vehicles do contribute around one third of the global carbon emissions.
So as we said that both of them cause pollution. You can't change the fact everyone needs transportation. But as we said, we are producing carbon dioxide just at the source. We are producing it even at the source and at the transport. So we produce less compared to what you do.
The electric vehicles produce lesser carbon emissions compared to traditional IC engines. The thing is, they are marketed as green energy, which as a matter of fact I think is wrong because they are not as green as they are made out to be. So now speaking about the next point,
Now we'll come to range anxiety. We in IC engine can fill whenever we want, at whatever point we want, and we can move on with the journey. But you guys should wait for a particular amount of time to charge your battery again and move on. So what do you do?
See, for this, when battery came out, what was your time taking to charge your phone? 2 hours, 3 hours?
3 hours.
How much time does it take to charge this phone? 35 minutes?
35 minutes.
Yeah, that's the same thing with EVs. Technology is developing. When Ether first came out, it would take 6 hours. You go to a fast charging kit, 1.5 hours. Another 5 years, 10 minutes. It's just a coffee break away. So it's not a big problem. 10 minutes maybe, but we are still saving money on fuel, a lot of fuel.
The technology is developing, but we are talking about the current state
Current
of
state of
electric
If
vehicles.
you don't let electric vehicles develop, what will you do? If you don't go to the next technology, you can't just stay stuck on petrol engines and diesel engines. They're discontinuing diesel engines. What will you do when they discontinue petrol engines?
That's why we are coming up with new fuels like ethanol, hydrogen, and stuff. So this will also come up in the future.
Yes, but it has to be in abundance, right? You need to produce it in abundance, and producing ethanol in abundance in India, where you cannot use primary fuel as crops. Normally, ethanol is produced through crops. We cannot use it in India because it's illegal. Like, it's not illegal, but it's not allowed by the government.
Move to the next topic. What about serviceability? Every time you go to service center, your bill comes to 10,000, 20,000. If something goes wrong with the mechanism, you have to change the whole part. How will you counter that?
See, okay, we agree that it comes to cost of 20,000 or something. Okay. But when after a certain year or a time, you have to change your battery. That battery will cost you about 60,000 to 70,000. What will you do for that?
Okay, I totally agree with that. It's not, we are not changing the battery every year, every 2 years. The company says that you can use the battery for 5 years. They have a warranty of 5 years.
And plus, after the warranty, you can still use it 2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years.
Today's generation, nobody uses a vehicle that long. It's IC or EV. People sell it after a few years. They get bored from it and sell it. It's better in EV then.
According to statistics, batteries are going to get cheaper in future.
Worst case scenario.
Yeah, most cases.
But talking about the present is really expensive. Like, take an example of an IC engine and EV bike. A normal EV bike will cost you about 5 lakhs. In the same segment, you take IC engine. It will just cost you about 3.5 lakhs. But after that, after a period of 5 years, you have to change your battery. You are going to spend almost half the price of your bike.
But again, coming to that, the bike cost is obviously high, but the running cost, where is the running cost? Ether itself, you go to any Ether showroom, they have a board that says bike cost is high by around 9,000 rupees for an Ether and same 125cc scooter, but around 48 months of period. If you take every month, you save around 1,500 rupees. That 1,500 rupees you're saving, and then 5 years of battery will come down to around maybe 15,000. Right now it's around 25,000. It will come down to way cheaper. You're still saving a lot of money doing the calculations.
And also adding on to this, you change parts of every services. You spend on 10,000 rupees on every service. At least yearly you do one service. And for a span of 5 years, you do 50,000 on services. That's equal to this amount you spend on the battery after 5 years.
It evens out.
But what about the fuel price then? You're just paying around 50 paisa per kilometer. You guys are paying almost 2 rupees per kilometer.
Yes, when we joined this college, maybe it was 87 rupees. What is the petrol price today? 102. And it is, as it ever going to go down, it's just going to go up.
And as the future mainly as the population increases, more and more fuel will be going to be used, and according to the price will shoot up. I don't think
fuel.
Yeah. You say 40, as you mentioned, it will last for 70 years. But as the population increases, as everyone uses, and there will be advancement in oil machineries, more and more fuel will be used. So I think it will come to half the years, 35 years then.
What came first, chicken or egg? What do you say about people not buying EVs because there's no charging stations? And people want to buy, but there's no charging stations.
No worry for that. See, the thing is, obviously, it's a chicken and egg problem. People won't buy EVs because no charging stations, no EVs. So the thing is, government is really helping in this. They are providing subsidies. Ather on its own is providing free charging for a year. How many charging stations are in a city? Obviously, outside the city, there comes a problem. Here, I can say about the new bus that launched last week, Bangalore to Mysore, electric bus. You can travel from time to time on an electric bus. Obviously, they're going to develop it. Yes, it's going to take a lot of time, but looking at the sales of acres, how many acres can you see by today? I walk out, how many acres in the parking lot?
Unless the people change, nothing's going to proceed. People have to change. They have to change their mindset. They have to come onto EV and onto the grid. Then only we can go together and proceed with the electric technology.
And Ola also, they had only 2 charging stations in Bangalore. Now they have almost around 5 charging stations. So slowly the infrastructure is improving. So yeah.
Okay, so speaking about what Karthik said, the infrastructure, this said infrastructure is only like maintained in a tier 1 and tier 2 cities. Me personally, I am not from a tier 1 or a tier 2 city. There's only one electric charging station in my district. And I haven't seen an electric vehicle anywhere except maybe a few Tata Nexons. So what about the cities outside, the smaller cities? What would be done about them?
And also, charging stations require a huge amount of space because charging a car will not take 5 minutes or 2 minutes like an IC engine vehicle. It takes around an hour, 2 hours. So.
Okay, just because you like the sound of the IC engines, you just want to buy IC engines. You don't care about the environment, pollution it causes. What do you think?
Who told it sound? It's music.
It's not music, it's a trouble caused for animals and other humans living on the planet.
What about the humans who lose their lives mining the cobalt and lithium required for the batteries?
Mining
Slavery.
Have you seen oil spills? You know
They
how
will
many